Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you are fine and doing good. So today we are going to learn lesson number 1.7 and the name is quadratic inequalities. This lesson is going to be very easy if you know how to draw the graph. You have done the graph, how to draw this one in the lesson 1.1 and 1.2. You have already done this one. Okay, so for this one, firstly you need to know how to draw the graph. So for you, I have already drawn the graph of this one here. Okay, this is the graph. How to draw the graph? You will be putting 0 firstly, so you will be drawing the graph. After that, it is telling I have to graph for the inequality. So for the inequality means after the graph I have to shade certain region. Okay, it may be inside the region, it may be outside the region, outside the parabola. So I will be checking where I have to shade it. For that I will consider any point on the graph. So generally I will be considering 0, 0. So I am considering 0, 0. I have to check that this point will be under the shade or not. So I know this one is x, this one is y. So in this equation I am going to put the value of x and y. So if I am putting y 0 is less than equal to 0 whole square plus 6 times of 0 plus 4. So you can see 0 is less than equal to 4, which is true. Okay, because this is true, so it means I will take this point, it should be under shade. Okay, it means there is a shade. You can see 0, 0 is here. It means outside the graph I am going to shade. So what will be our answer? I will be shading like this. Okay, so this part will be shading this part. So this is our answer. I hope you have understood. Only the thing is you must know how to draw the graph. If you know the graph, then it is going to be very easy for you. Okay, next question. Question number 11 I have taken from your book. So in the question number 11, how we will be doing this one? So same work. I have already done the graph for you, this one here. Okay, one more thing is there. Let us suppose you know that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is your standard equation of the quadratic equation. If a is greater than 0, you know the graph will be going to upward. Okay, so I will be making upward, and if a is less than 0, then graph is going to be downwards. Okay, here you can see the value of a is in the minus, it's why the graph is going downwards. So I'm going to start this one again. I will be taking 1.00. Okay, let's check. So I'm taking 0, 0. Put the value of x and y in this equation. So I can see 0 is greater than minus 2 times of 0 whole square minus 4 times of 0 plus 2. When you solve it, 0 is greater than 2. You know 0 cannot be greater than 2. 0 is always, so this is wrong and this is wrong. It means I will not take this part in shaded region. So this point is inside the graph. It means I will not shade this one. What I am going to shade this one? Only outside of the graph. Okay, so like this. So this one will be our answer. I hope you have understood what we are doing. Okay, now next question we are going to do. Have a look. Just give me a minute. So in the next question, how we are going to do? This time it is telling solve. We have to do not only graph but solve. So graph I have already done for you here. Now I am going to solve. In the last lesson, means lesson number 1.6, I have done solving in 3 different ways. One was completing square. The second was factorization. And the third one, formula. What was the formula? If you can remember, minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Like this we have already done. Okay, so if for the solving I am going to factorize this one, either first method or second method or third method. Before starting this one, there are certain things which is important. So I will be checking for the inequality. If inequality is less than equal to, if function is less than equal to 0, so there will be 2 things. Okay, the first thing is that I will check for the graph. and in the graph I will take the values of x, okay, x axis. Now here the graph should be down. You can see it is less, means it will be down and on x, because equal to is there. Okay, second one I am taking. Second condition, it could be that f of x is only less than 0. If it is less than 0, then I will be taking only down of x axis, only down of x axis. It will not be on the x axis. Okay, the third one, if it is f of x is greater than equal to 0. So if greater than equal to means on and above. Okay, and the last one I am taking, fourth one, if f of x is only greater than 0. So you will be writing only on, sorry, you will be writing only above. So I will take the part of the graph which is above x axis. So this is very important. Okay, so let's start here. It is telling here that here you can see less than equal to, it means this one, the first one. For this one I will be taking, because it is less, it means graph I will be taking, this is the x axis, so I will be taking any graph which is below or on this one. Okay, so before starting this one, let's factorize this one. So I am going to factorize with the help of factorization. This one I will be taking. So I can see that x square minus 6x plus 9 I will be writing is equal to 0. Further solve it. I can write x square, I can write 2x times 3, and I can write 3 whole square is equal to 0. If you can remember, it is the formula of x minus 3 whole square is equal to 0. So from here x is equal to 3 you are going to get. Okay, you can see here that graph is touching at x is equal to 3. I am changing the color, it's here. Now I want solution. So how will be the solution? First of all, it should be, it is telling on and down. So down there is nothing, so only it is on. So you will be writing here x such that x is equal to 3. So this is going to be your solution. I hope you have understood. Okay, next, for this one again I have made the graph for you. See this one, and this is the graph. Firstly I will check that I have to take above or below the x-axis. It is telling greater, means graph will be above the x-axis. So this is the x-axis, so I will be taking any graph which is above. Okay, this arrow, I am making arrow, so I will be taking anything which is above. Okay, let's start here. So firstly I will be solving this one. So if you will solve, you can write it here that 3 by 4 x square plus 3 by 4 x minus 10. I will be taking minus 5, this one will go this side, and is equal to 0. I am writing. Further solve it, so it will give you 3 by 4 x square plus 3 by 4 x minus, it will be 15 is equal to 0. Okay, further solve it. You can take 3 by 4 common. If I am taking 3 by 4 common, so x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Factorize this one, so x 3 by 4. If I am factorizing this one, so I can write x square plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 is equal to 0. Solve it further. So 3 by 4, I'm closing this one. It will give you in one x minus 5 will come, x minus 4 will come, and in another bracket x minus 5 will x plus 5 will come is equal to 0. Because number cannot be equal to 0, this implies I can write it here either, wait a minute, yeah, so I can write x minus 4 is equal to 0, or I can write x plus 5 is equal to 0. So from here x is equal to, I am getting 4, or I am writing x is equal to minus 5. So because, so I have to check anything which is above. So from here this side if I will go, it will be above, and from here if I will go this side, it will be above. It means from minus infinite to minus 5, because I have to take the value of x only. So I can write the, what will be the solution. So I am writing it here. Solution will be, I can write either, I can write minus infinite to where it is coming minus 5, and then union of from where it is telling this point is 4, so I will be writing here 4 to infinite. You can write like this, just give me a minute, or you can write like this also. Both are the correct answer. You can write x such that x is equal to 4, sorry, yeah, x is less than, because it is less than equal to minus 5. Okay, here equal to is not there. Okay, so I will taking only less than minus 5, or I can say x is greater than 4. So this is going to be your answer. I hope you all have understood everything. If you want me to make any video for any particular question, please write in the comment box. I will be doing that one. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.